Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. Hey, I'll wait and let YouTube notify a few of you that I am on. How is everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. I'm going to pull up Facebook too while we wait here right quick. And then we're going to get into today's topic, that all notary training is not bad or a scam, despite what we are hearing today. All right. Let's see if anybody hops on with me on a Sunday. If not, I'm going to still record the video. So we'll get started. Hi, whoever has joined me. Welcome. Hi, we got a few people hopping on. I know YouTube doesn't let everyone know. I know you hear that from everybody, but they really don't, guys. You can have 25,000 subscribers and YouTube only tells 5, 6. Hi, New Life Praise and Worship Tabernacle. Good evening and God bless. They're saying hi, welcome. And to everyone else who is here and who will join us on the replay, I am Kimmi. Hey, Karen, Natural Jessie, Mississippi, welcome. What's going on? Hi, we have a few people. So I'll go ahead and get started. Those who are joining will have to catch us on the replay if they did not. Hi, Jorge, Patricia. And let's see who is over here on YouTube. Shannon B. I was on YouTube but couldn't comment. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why that is. Hey, Marcel, welcome. Tamika. Oh, you're so sweet, Tamika. I appreciate it. Well, listen, guys, this was on my mind. I went live on Friday. Hey, Larice, how are you? I went live, I think it was on Friday. And during that conversation, I said something, and it prompted today's discussion. All notary training is not bad or a scam. So I know that many of you have taken notary training. You've bought trainings and you still don't know what to do in your business, right? So it's not a secret. It's a lot of different trainers out there, a lot of different courses. And this has been weighing on me for a minute. So when I said it on Friday, I said, oh, now I know how to phrase it. Hey, Stacey Ann, welcome. And to those of you on Facebook and who will join us on the replay. Yeah, so now I had a nice little package I wanted to put it in today. So that's how today's video came about. So as I stated before, I know many of you have bought some kind of training maybe, or you're looking to buy training. We got Connecticut in the house and, just don't know what to do, which training to pick. So the reason I titled it, Not All Training is Bad, because sometimes you may buy a training. And as I mentioned on Friday, if you didn't catch that video, it was just a very short 1 or 2 sentences. But you may buy a training and you're just not ready for that particular training at that time in your journey. So that doesn't mean that it was a bad training. If you bought a marketing video or a marketing course or Google course or anything like that, even if you bought ink fingerprinting or I-9 or something from me and you were not ready for that in your journey, that doesn't mean it was a bad training. It might mean that most of you, from my having conversations, and Angela and Alexis, our other trainers, having conversations with people, we find that the majority of you actually need the basics, how to notarize a document. That's what we focus on in Notary Educators. And I know all the glitz and glam about government contracts and all these different things like business credit, right? It's all sexy. That's all the cute stuff, right? Nobody want to do the hard work. The hard work is just learning your basics, how to notarize properly. So I know a lot of people have reached out to me even and they say, hey, I bought a Ron course, or hey, I bought government contracting, or I bought business credit 101. They've bought all these different things, but they still don't know their basic notarial duties. So all those different things that I just mentioned are not bad in themselves. Eventually, you will need to know how to, you may want to try to get a government contract. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm just saying initially the majority of you don't need that. What you need is to know how to stamp that paper. What is an acknowledgement? What is a jurat? And I find that people are buying RON courses and they're not even in a RON state. So when you're buying a course, you have to do your due diligence. And some things I wrote down, just a couple things are, where are you in your notary journey? If you're just starting out, do you need business credit? Do you need to know how to get a government contract and you don't know how to stamp a paper? No. You need to know the difference, as I just mentioned earlier. What is an acknowledgement? What is a jurat? How do I administer an oath? How do I price my services? How do I collect money in my business? These are basic notarial things that you need to know in order to have a business. It makes no sense to go out and get business credit 101 and you don't know how to stamp a paper. Now, we got to have some real frank talk today because the topic it merits it, So again, because you bought these other trainings, they're not necessarily bad. It's just that it may not be the appropriate time in your journey for that particular training. So a lot of you, by the time you find us, you have to double back and we have to get to the foundation. We have to start over. So when I say that, and a couple more things before I go to this last point I was going to mention about training. You cannot learn how to be a notary in Facebook. Okay. Many people are, like I said, they've already spent so much money, 500 here, 100 here, 99 here, right? 5,000 here. There are courses that cost that much, right? You buy into the dream of what it can be and what it is. The notary business is a real legit business. It really is, guys. The money that you hear most of these trainers talking about, it is possible. It really is. But you won't get to that money if you don't have a good foundation. Okay, you won't. So you cannot learn how to be a notary in Facebook. We have a whole video that we did about that. Are you a Facebook notary? Okay, you cannot. You need to either self-teach. That means you're going to take hours and hours and hours and write out a plan, because I'm all for that. Write out a plan, whatever that looks like for you. What do you want to focus on? And teach yourself, or you do have to pay somebody. And that's just the reality. Now, you can try it in Facebook. Most Facebook groups, including ours, if you're not a member, please join. It's completely free. We do not allow you to put pictures of people's documents in the group for security reasons, for privacy reasons, for liability reasons. So you cannot go out here and accept a job and say, oh, I'll just throw it in Facebook. Somebody will help me. No, there may be one or two questions that you have that we can expound on, but for your basic overall, I'm going to get my commission and I'm just going to hop in Facebook and learn how to be a notary. Come on. You have to invest in your training. You have to. So all that being said, these are some things to think about before you start buying a course. And I'm going to tell you what we offer at Notary Educators. I must. Okay. So let's get into it though. Before you buy anybody's course, let's talk about RON for a minute. Are you buying a RON course and you cannot even do RON in your state? Don't buy a RON course on a hope and a prayer that RON is coming to your state. I'm in Georgia. We are not RON ready. It may never happen. It may happen next year. It may happen in 10 years. It may happen in 5 years, but I'm not buying a RON course, okay? And I'm not RON approved. So I don't even recommend that for you unless you know for sure RON is starting in your state tomorrow. But if you're hoping that it's coming, you buying a RON course, you don't need to be buying a RON course. Are you buying an expensive bundle that you don't need? Right? I have a bundle. It was at your request. Many people kept saying, Kim, you needed a bundle. Kimmi, I need a bundle. Where's the bundle? Where's the bundle? I put it in a bundle. But if you look at that bundle and you say, you know what? I really don't need ABC, then buy the single course. You don't have to buy the bundle because you're going to save more, right? Buy what you need. Just because someone offers a bundle doesn't mean you need to buy the bundle. You may not need everything in the bundle. So now, again, you have to make a business decision. I'm the notary looking for training. I'm going to be like, do I need this part of the bundle? Do I need that part of the bundle? What do I need? So now you have to do some deep soul searching, okay? And then see what it is that you actually need. That was another point that I had. And then are there certain parts of a course that you may not need right away, as I mentioned in the very beginning? Yeah, do you need business credit? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I talk about that in one of my courses. I won't talk about that right now because that's not what this video is about. But, and I actually do have a business credit video, I think. I think I do. But regardless, the point is, do you need that when you first starting out? No. Do you need to know how to market when you first get your commission? No, you don't. Now, eventually, do you need to know how to market? Yes. But when you first start, you get that commission. The very next thing you need to know is, what do I do with this commission? What can I do with the commission? What different opportunities are there for me? And then based on what you want to do with your business, now we start buying courses. Now we start looking into what training we want to take. So for those of you, because I see in the chat a comment, how do I get started? I actually wrote 51 books. How to start your notary business. It's not that complicated. There's one for every state. Alabama, all the way through Wisconsin, Wyoming, New York, Washington, D.C. Each state now has its own book. And in that book, I go over what it takes for you to start your notary business. Okay. So if you're just getting your commission, that's where I really recommend you start. Learn the craft of what you're getting ready to get into. Learn the industry. I go over most of the jargon that you're going to hear out there. Different terms, different packages. You need to know all of that. Then let's get into training. So what does that look like? We're going to talk about what I think your training steps should be, okay? Now, that really could be a whole nother video, but I'm going to give you the short version. You need to read that book, How to Start Your Notary Business. After you read your book, How to Start Your Notary Business for your state, because it's state specific, the next thing I'm going to recommend is Notarize Like a Pro. That's going to teach you how to properly notarize. Then build your business. It's not that complicated. Would be the second course that I offer, I recommend. The next one would be the specialty general notary. Then you could add all of those additional services I talk about, ink fingerprinting, I-9. But let's map it out, okay? Let's not just go out and start buying stuff. Not even from me. I want you to have a good foundation. Even when people call me, they're like, I'm sure they walk away sometimes and say, well, how are you making money? Because you didn't sell me anything. I'm not here just to sell you something. I really want you to succeed, because if you succeed, you're going to go tell 10 people, oh, I took Kimmi's course. Okay. I did this with Kimmi. I bought her ink fingerprinting course. And a lot of times I don't even tout my own horn as to what I'm doing, or toot, or whatever the word is, because I don't have to. I have my students. I have my people that have been with us, and they know what we do, right? At Notary Educators. We are the real deal. So check out notaryeducatorsllc.com. Our courses are on sale, 50% off right now. Coupon code is Level Up 2023. So check them out, okay? So again, as I stated before, all notary trainings are not bad. All trainers are not bad. It just now may not be the course that you need at the point in your journey that you are. Okay, so I'm going to take a few questions right quick. So please go ahead and put them in the chat for me, and I'll go ahead and answer a few of your questions, and I'll hang out a few minutes. So let's go back. And to those who will watch this later, again, today's topic was, are all notary trainings? Oh, notary training is not bad. All notary trainings are not bad or a scam. Okay, despite what you may have heard, you have to have some training from somebody. So let's see here. Mississippi, Marcel, Patricia, Jorge is in Connecticut, looking into being a notary. Yeah, check out the book for the state of Connecticut, as I just mentioned. Tamika, we got that earlier. Stacy, hey, Stacy, and yes, the queen is the standard. You're so sweet. She said, speak, queen, that's the truth. Yes, Stacy, because I really want everybody to win, and I don't want you to be so frightened that you don't buy anything or do anything, or try to learn in Facebook, because that's not how you're going to be a great notary. It's just not. I want you to be great notaries. Stacy Ann says, Jorge, no one wants to hear the truth business. Okay. Our group is really bossing on our journey. It is hard, but pushing. Our group is Notary Educators. I'm telling you. And our Facebook is completely free. Feel free to sign up. Stacy Ann says you need a really good foundation. Patricia says, I truly believe that you got to take baby steps and focus in one area. You do. And I'm very big on teaching you all how to do everything. But I always say the same thing, one thing at a time. This week, we're going to learn I-9. Next week, we're going to learn ink fingerprinting. Then the week after that, we'll learn apostilles or whatever, you know. Shannon B says the ink fingerprinting course was great. I appreciate it, Shannon B. I appreciate it. I think you've done quite a few based on, I remember you were on a live once on a Monday. And Stacey Ann says all the courses are yours forever. Yes, you do own all of our courses forever. They're not, they don't delete after 90 days. Do I recommend joining the NNA membership? I'm going to do a whole video on that. So I'm going to answer you the short version right now. The short version is yes, I do recommend it. Why? Because if you have a question throughout the day, and they're on the West Coast time. So if you're on East Coast, that gives you almost till 8 o'clock every day. I don't know if they're open on Sundays. I got to research that. I don't remember because I'm actually a member now. My husband has always been a member. Jeffrey has always been a member from day one. It's like $69 a year. You get to print your jurats and acknowledgments. Now you can get those for free from your state website. But the reason I like it for my newer notaries is mainly because it gives you access to somebody you can call that is getting paid to handle your call about notarial acts. So still, you can't call them and say, hey, what kind of, I guess you could, but that's not being a good notary if you got to call an NNA for everything. What kind of ID can I take? You should know that. That's something that's basic 101. But if you get stumped on something out there, can I notarize for a minor? They're going to help you through that. So I do recommend it at this point. And I do have a whole video coming about that. And we can talk about it a little bit further. Karen, that was York 2700 Dickerson. And Karen Berry says, does your book include guidelines, do's or don'ts for each state? My book teaches you how to start your business completely from beginning to end and what services to offer, basic do's and don'ts. Do you need a journal? Can you do RON? Stuff like that. So it's an excellent book, Karen, for at least get the e-version if you don't know what you're, if you're just now learning the business. Let's see what else going on Facebook. So guys, if you have any questions, now is the time. I do have a couple more announcements while we wait. We do have the free 2023 Notary Goal Sheet still available for download at Notary Educators LLC. It's a little block. It has blocks for daily goals, weekly goals, and yearly goals because I figure you need one big yearly goal and then you can break that down to monthly and daily. That's completely free. Please also join our free email list that we're starting. The reason we're starting the email list is a couple of reasons. We find that Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram and all these different mediums or whatever social media platforms, they do not let you all know when we're live. They do not put out all the postings that we put out. So just say, for example, which I would love to have 20,000 subscribers, but they only let maybe 200 know that I'm actually live or that I'm actually doing something, right? So in order for you to really know what's going on with Notary Educators and stay in tune, we're starting the email list. So as I go live, I'll send out an email, bam, flash email, I'm going live. For specials, we actually have another free event that we're still getting the word out. A lot of people haven't heard about, but that's in February. It's February the 5th. You can sign up for that free also at Notary Educators. Just a notary meetup. We'll answer some of your questions, but on Zoom. And that way it can be more personal. You can talk about whatever you want. That's going to be February 5th. I'm just looking at my notes really quick. So you can sign up for that. I already talked about the books for each state. The courses, each state has its own book, How to Start Your Business. The coupon code for the courses is Level Up 2023. And tonight, if it's not too late for some of you, I'm going live with Lori Morgan in her book club, Notary Cousins Book Club, tonight at 7. They're going to talk about my specialty general notary book. They're going to talk about it without me first and then invite me on at 7:30 to actually answer questions. So if you have not checked that out, and you can go right to Eventbrite and put in Lori Morgan's name, and that event should pop up for you, okay? Lovely Vicky says, Does it take long to become a notary? It does not. It does not. In most states, and you just go down to your local county office, they swear you in, give you a stamp. Bye. That's why you need training. Either you're going to self-teach yourself. The states do have, most of them, in the little handbook, pictures or stuff. But if you see a picture and you still don't know what to do with it, it's of no value. So that's why you do need some training. So to answer your question, it does not take a long time to become a notary. It doesn't even take a long time to become a great notary with the prop. That's why a lot of people say, well, do you guys offer mentorship? I don't offer mentorship what people think mentorship. When they say the word mentorship, most of the time when people ask me, do we offer mentorship? What they're really saying is there somebody I can call 24/7 if I don't know what kind of ID to take? Is there someone I can call to see if mom can sign, or, just basic stuff that requires training? So that's why I always say we don't really offer a mentorship. I give you a good foundation. We give you a good foundation and training. And then you go out there and fly. And if you have a one-off question or something like that, sure, we're here. And we don't charge you per phone call and all that. We don't. Because we actually work. People laugh when I say that, but we're actually working notaries. Alexis has her own business. Angela has her own notary business. And I have one too. So thank God for that. Yeah, we each have our own business. So we teach on the side. That's our side hustle, if you want to call it that. But it's not. It's a real business. We don't take anything we do, any of us at Notary Educators, nobody on our team, nothing we do is a side hustle. We're for real, for real. Jeff hate when I say that. He says, so if you say it once, what does that mean? I'm like, for real, for real. So anyway, Patricia says, so I hope that answers your question, lovely Vicky. Patricia says, what type of notary journal do you recommend for beginners, or is there a specific one that will cover long signing and general notary? A journal is a journal, unless you're in California. There are certain things that you must have, which is a fingerprint in the state of California. You must have a journal that includes a fingerprint. Yeah, so you can just see what suits your needs. I like single page journals. Right now I'm using the Integrity Journal. Angela's working on a journal, so that will be my preferred choice for different reasons. When she rolls it out, I'll let you guys know about it. But the reason I like the Integrity Journal right now is because it's single page. That means like your next client can't look over your shoulder and see what you're doing for the client that you have now. That's why I like it. You can put 4 entries on there. So normally you have 2 signers and 2 witnesses normally, or just depends. Oh, good. That's what somebody on Facebook said they just ordered. Let me see who that was. Really quick. What other questions you guys have? Because I'm going to roll out. LaShonda says she ordered that. Yep. So I do like that journal. I do have a complete supply list of different things over at Notary Educators LLC. You can click the supply list. And I'll hang out a few more minutes if you guys have any questions. If not, I'm going to get ready for my event at 7:30 with Lori. I'm going to hop on over there on the Zoom. Anything else before I go? And I do. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. You're welcome. Stacy Ann. Yep. You guys are so welcome. So I'm going to get ready to head out. But as always, I do wish you all much success in your notary business. If Notary Educators can be a part of that with you, we would love to be on your journey. But just take your time, pump the brakes. Let's do a little research into what we're doing. An excellent way to get started, again, is to start your notary business. How to start your notary business for your state is an excellent way to get started. That way you can know exactly what to do, what you want to do with the business. I talk about loan signing, ink fingerprinting, how to complete the I-9, a little bit of everything, okay? So until next time, I will see you sometime this week, probably on Tuesday. I'll be back. I won't commit because it might be tomorrow. I don't know. Now I'm going live a little bit more frequently. Hey, Frank, what's going on? Frank just woke up. Yeah, I'm going live a little bit more frequently now. I love these little pop-in where I teach you something and then do a little Q&A. So let me know if you're watching this. What's your thoughts on that? Do you like these? Because I like I said, a pop-in and an actual little teaching session, and then we answer some questions, okay? So for those of you, Andre Lourdes, just joining us, go back and watch the replay. But until next time, I'm going to say adios. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Wishing you much success out there. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye. Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.